Hey everyone, this is Shalane. I'm back. I just wanted to post like a quick test video because yesterday when I posted, like the vocal part was not with the um, visual part of my video, so it was kind of annoying. So all that 6 minutes of recording, and then you couldn't really put my mouth with what my voice was saying. So anyway, this is just a quick update. I forgot to put my cream on this morning. I'm doing the cream on your wrist. I get it from a compound pharmacy. No injections and no drops under the tongue, just the cream. But I forgot to put it on this morning. And I know I did it on my first round too, a couple of times, just forgot. But since it's in your system, like missing one day is not a big deal. But I was like so frustrated. It's just my second day of starting, and I haven't, yesterday I didn't lose any pounds because of my 3 loading days the day before. So I was like, oh man, I forgot. But pleasantly, I wasn't really hungry. I got a little bit hungry right before I got home. So when I got home, I had dinner a little early, like I think 5:15. I try to wait till between 5:30 and 6, but anyway, I had it a little early. And had a couple of Melba toasts. Didn't have any yesterday on my first day. I tried to limit it last time. I totally, like near the end, I was like, forget this. I need bread. And I was just eating, 3 or 4 Melba toasts every day. And I'm going to try really hard this time to not do that and only eat it like, 3 times a week or whatever. And only eat 2 pieces and not, 3 or 4. So my kind of journey with HCG was I've been going to the same chiropractor for 8 years. I have a bad back, and so I've been going to her for a really long time. And one day I was there getting my adjustment and massage, and I was in the bathroom, and there's like this huge poster in the bathroom of this girl with these huge jeans. You want to lose 40 pounds in 6 weeks? Come to an informational session. And I was like, really? Like a chiropractor, really? Are you kidding? So I kept seeing it over and over, and so then I finally got up the courage to ask my chiropractor about it. And she's into like whole living and organic, and she's a chiropractor. She doesn't really believe in a lot of medicine and shots and stuff like that. She'd rather do it holistically or whatever. So I finally asked her about it, and she was like, oh yeah, I did it. I tried it out to see if it worked, and it totally works. She didn't have to lose as much as I did, and she only did the half round, like only did the 25 day instead of the 40 day or whatever. And she lost 13 pounds in 25 days. She was like, the best part is like I have a flat stomach, I'm toned, and like she's like, it's changed my appetite. Like I don't want to eat, that anymore. And I can eat whatever I want, but if I ever feel like, oh, I'm gaining a pound or I'm gaining a couple pounds, she's like, I just eat the HCG way for a couple days, and then I can go back to normal again. Like it just re-regulates everything. And she talked about how it resets your metabolism and all of those things. And I had been distance running. I last year started taking running classes. I had been running. I started running in January of 2008, and then by January 2009, I decided to take some running classes. And so I took some running classes, and then last year I decided to like really get serious about it. And so I started in January, and I took a class through the entire year. I started out doing a 5K class, and then I took a class that makes you go like speed work, and it makes you run faster, which I'm not a fast runner, but whatever. I took it, and then I took another class to run 15K, which is 9 miles, and then I just completed a half marathon class. And so I'm not losing weight. I'm like, what the heck? I'm running. I'm burning all these calories. I'm eating well. I've been eating organic for a couple of years now. And I know that I struggle with portion. Like, I want to eat, like, the entire plate. Like, I want to fill it up, and I want to eat the whole thing. So I know, it doesn't matter really how healthy it is. If you're eating, like, for 3 people, you're not going to lose weight. I get that. But I felt like, oh my gosh, I've been running. I've been exercising. I've been trying to change my eating, and nothing. When I first started running hardcore, I lost maybe 7 or 8 pounds, and that was it. And I couldn't lose anymore. I'm like, what is the deal? And I thought I had something like hormonally wrong, like maybe something was wrong with something in my body, some sort of hormone. And so when I decided to do the HCG and get information about it, my chiropractor has a doctor come in on Wednesdays, and he is the one who administers all the HCG. So he, you get your prescription through him and everything like that. And I know that you can, there's ways that you can get the HCG online, and do different stuff. But I was like, this is like creepy, like 500 calories a day, weird drops in your tongue. Like I was freaked out a little bit. So I was like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it like through a doctor. And it was definitely more expensive, but for me, I felt like I don't want anything shady to happen. Like I don't want to like start taking these drops from the internet and then like lose all my hair or something. Like I didn't know. It was just freaking me out. So I decided to do it through the doctor. And he had me do a bunch of blood tests to see the different levels of hormone and the different levels of vitamins and minerals and things that were in my blood. Come to find out, I did have some thyroid problems, which my dad had um, a cyst on his thyroid, a tumor, and he had to have it removed. It wasn't really cancerous, but if he hadn't done anything, it would have become cancerous. My mom is also on thyroid medicine, so it's kind of a genetic thing. So my thyroid basically wasn't making the hormone that allows your metabolism to speed up. So while my metabolism was speeding up, it was like it couldn't communicate that to my thyroid gland. And so I wasn't making the right kind of hormones, and so I wasn't losing weight because my body they weren't really communicating like my metabolism to my thyroid. So through those blood tests, I found out that I was really low on vitamin B12. I was really low on vitamin D. I had jacked up thyroid with not enough hormones, and so I decided he gave me a prescription for those thyroid hormones, again from a compound pharmacy. So it's not just like, here, take this one random pill. It was like exactly the 2 hormones that I need for my body. Not taking any more, not taking any less, like just what I need. And I'm taking supplements of B12 and D3, vitamin D, and it's D3 anyway. And so that's really helping. I sleep better. I have more energy during the day, and added bonus, I'm like totally losing weight, which is great. So as I mentioned in my other video, I haven't lost any more weight since I got off my first round, but I didn't gain a single pound from Thanksgiving to New Year's. That's like amazing. That's like ridiculous. It's awesome. And so I was real excited about that. So anyway, this is my second round, and I'm hoping to get down to 140 pounds. So right now I'm at 160. So I'm hoping that I lose that other 20 pounds through the HCG. And the more I thought about it today, because I was like super encouraged by meeting the girls, the HCG besties. I was totally pumped to meet them last night. It was totally random. That's not even the nail salon I normally go to, but my friend wanted to try a new one, so we went, and then it was like, oh my gosh, I know they're talking about HCG. So anyway, it was really cool, and I felt really encouraged by it, and I really thought about how my last round went, and I watched a couple of their videos, and they're like legit. Like they're serious about it. Like, my doctor he told me, 500 calories a day, and he gave me the foods and the amounts that I could eat. And so I just have been weighing my food and cooking it and packaging it and eating it. I haven't been counting calories at all. And so not counting calories, I think, allowed me to not feel guilty about cheating. So like when I would have like 4 pieces of Melba toast last time, it was like, okay, that's like some calories I shouldn't have been eating, but because I wasn't counting calories, I wasn't really caring at the moment, And also, I work at a Title I school, so we get a lot of our students are economically disadvantaged, so we have free breakfast for every student in our school every day, and they give it to the teachers, and it's like full fat, foods, and it's stuff that kids need for their bodies to grow and for their brains to be strong and things like that. And so it's like 2% milk, and it's like a biscuit with sausage and cheese and an egg, like good food, but not something that I should be eating on HCG. So, like, I wouldn't eat the breakfast, but every once in a while I would take something like, I would get like one of the sausage and biscuits, and I would throw the biscuit away, and I would eat the sausage. I'm like, it's protein, but like it had so much fat in it. Like I wasn't supposed to be doing that. I'm supposed to be eating 95% lean, ground beef, and I'm sitting there eating a sausage from the school cafeteria. Like, what the heck? So that happened a couple times, not often, but just thinking about how the HCG besties are like hardcore, like, we're going to measure everything, we're going to do everything, and they've already lost a great amount of weight in a week. It's just awesome to see that. And I just think like maybe if I had taken it more seriously the first time, I wouldn't be doing a second round. Like I would have reached my goal the first time. So anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens this time. And, I think that if I am really stringent on it and I really stick to it and I don't get emotional about, well, I can do this and I'll eat on the diet. I'll just eat a little bit more and those kinds of things. If I don't get that way and I don't get emotional about it, and I just stick to the food plan and I just do it and I just grin and bear it, I really think that I'm going to see either a bigger weight loss or I'm going to lose those 20 pounds that I have left a lot quicker than the 6-week time. And if that's the case, then I can, end my round early, or I can, see where else it takes me. I really don't want to lose more than 20 more because I think I'll look kind of gross and not good. But the last time I weighed 140 pounds, I was a freshman in college, which was, I don't even know, 9 years ago. So it was, it's a big deal for me to be back down, to that healthiest weight. And that was, when I was dancing and I was exercising 3 hours a day and could eat whatever I wanted. And, that's obviously not the case anymore. But I'm trying really hard to, just stick with it. And that's just something that I thought of. Just something that I thought of last night when I was getting ready for bed and thinking, if I really buckle down and just really just do it and don't try to figure out ways to cheat and stuff, then I know that, it'll turn out better for me in the end. And, I honestly was terrified that I was going to gain weight when I got off the first round. And the fact that I didn't really proves to me that sounds crazy and it sounds like a hoax, but it's not. I mean, it really has changed how I eat and what I eat. It's just amazing. Like when I went to the store and I could buy pretty much whatever I wanted, besides, the crazy carbs that you're not really supposed to eat, I found myself like still wanting to eat a lot of the HCG foods. I wanted a lot of berries. I wanted to eat fruit. I wanted to have red wine. I wanted to try some salmon. Like I wanted some healthier things that were still had some sugar, still had some fat, but I wasn't going for like macaroni and cheese, and I wasn't going for like fast food. I wasn't going for Sonic. I wasn't going for tater tots. So I just feel really encouraged by that. That it really did change how I wanted to eat. And I'm totally a foodie, and I've just totally gotten into the taste of food and how good it is. So anyway, that's kind of my little story about HCG and kind of my journey. And I'm hoping that this time I'll take it more seriously than I did last time. I think I did a really good job, but I think that I rationalized a lot of things. Because I was like, I'm already losing. Look, I've already lost 10 pounds. If I don't lose 1 whole pound tomorrow, it doesn't matter. But I think I kind of hindered myself by not being super, super strict on it. So those are things I've been thinking about today. And sorry that this is kind of long, but I just wanted to do another little test video and see if everything works. All right. See you later.